In today's video, we are stash busting project life cards. Stay tuned. Hi everybody, it's Julie. It's Saturday, so welcome to Stashbuster Saturday, where we are going to try and bust some of our stash. And so one of the things that I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of is project life cards. So I pulled some of these out and I am going to go ahead and decorate them and make embellishments out of them. Now these will be embellishments that I can use in journals. I could possibly give them as gifts in my Etsy orders. But there's a lot of things that I could do with them. So I did pull out some heart stamps, these Double D stamps from that I had picked up from Selena at Amore Fabriques. I have these that I had cut off of some wrapping paper. I used all the sunflowers and I used the roses in other journals, but I have some of the violets and pansies left here, and I have some gold tissue that was actually in a Christmas gift this year. Also, I pulled out some lace and some of the little bingo markers. I have more over here if I need them. I also have my Rapunzel hair thread. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up with one, okay? And then I'm going to duplicate it, and that is how I can quickly go ahead and to bust some stash and have it be something useful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I need this to be a little smaller, so I'm going to actually go around the actual pansies in here. Get myself a little flower look. I'm not doing a really good job of fussy cutting because for the size, it's not going to work real well to do that. Now, for something faster, instead of the tissue, I could go ahead and pull out dictionary page or book page. And so if you were here last year in August, we did the assembly line journals. And so what I would do is first I would go and break up all those for assembly line. Then I would choose what I was going to glue it to. So if I was going to glue it to this, or if I was going to glue it to the gold paper. I really like the gold paper, but I'm thinking that the dictionary might make it so these other things that I want to put on here, and it makes it more something that I can use on a variety of projects by not being on that gold paper. Okay. See what if there's a hole in this one, then we're not going to be able to get glue out of either end. But okay, so I'm cleaning my craft room, you guys. I've been going through stuff. I can see the difference, but I'll tell you what, you wouldn't see the difference. But it's pretty sad when you find the stamps and the scraps from a journal that you made almost a year ago. Down towards the bottom of the pile. Yeah, that's what happened. I found the stuff from the little golden book that we made last year in the beginner's junk journal series. The little 3 little kittens, or what was it? No, it was, I forget what it was called, but it had kitties in it. Okay, so just gonna go ahead and cut around that. And I'm using the bottom of my Tombow Mono liquid glue, which I really like this feature of this glue being able to use that wide piece down there. I'm going to put this on here, and it has the days of the week over here on the side, which I actually kind of think is cool, and I went ahead and left that on there. So next I'm going to go ahead and do some Rapunzel hair. Okay, well, it's cut, so we'll just wrap it, twist it, grab some double-sided tape, cut a sliver off the double-sided tape, wrap that around each other, go ahead and pull the string that was trying to get away into the inside of it. And here we go. So I have some Rapunzel hair, and I think I'm going to put it over here to this side because we have a lot of room on this side. I do want to use one of these stamps. Okay, and one of the hearts. Okay, so just like that, we have that, and then we can go ahead and also add one of the numbers. Oh, I like that. Just to give us something else. Okay, and I'm not going to put anything on the top of it or on the side of it right now. That could happen when it gets its home. Could go ahead and sew around it, but that is one of the ways that I like to use my project life cards. So another thing is that you can you can go ahead, and if there's an image on the project life card that you like, you can take that off. Okay, so you could literally go ahead and take this off and use it on one of your cards. Let's try the violet this time. Okay, so we'll go ahead and trim around the violet. Okay, so I would go ahead and while I'm watching TV or trying to catch up on videos or whatever, put on a Dear Julie Julie playlist and just make a whole bunch of these. Or these. So another thing I think would be kind of cool to add on there is maybe some of the Tim Holtz words, like Tiny Talk or Small Talk or Chit Chat, something like that. Those sets of words that he has. Okay, so for this one, okay, so we don't need to put anything under it. We can just leave it. I really do like it with something under it. But you'll see I like to rip things, and look how nicely these Project Life cards rip. Okay, Project Life cards, they're a 3x4 card. You'll see them, they still sell them in stores and things. It is a type of memory keeping, of the pocket memory keeping, where you put your items inside pockets. And I have, literally, you guys, I have hundreds of the cards. In the original cards, you got like 500 of the little cards, and you might get 25, 50 of the same card. That was the first ones that came out, and I have a bunch of the first ones that came out. They were more like geometrical shapes, and then when the other designers got a hold of the idea and started doing it along with Becky Higgins, who started it, then you started seeing themes and more stuff like that. So I did Project Life for a few years, daily, like the daily Project Life. And then one day I was like, who is ever going to want to look at this? But I love it. I love looking at it. I love that I did it. Okay, so there's Choose Happiness. And then maybe you might have in your stash some butterflies. These are from one of the fairy kits in the Dear Julie Julie. I'm going to use this one. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and fold this butterfly or moth, whichever it is. It's got wings. And I'm going to fold it at its body and then add the glue along there. And I'm going to go ahead and put my butterfly right up here. Okay. Another thing that I like to do, and you probably know, is add the fingernail polish, number 544 from Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to go ahead and add some sparkle to our butterfly. And you'll see I'm starting on the outside and going in like I did on the fireworks yesterday. Okay, just a fun, fast way to add some sparkle. And if you want to add it to your flowers, you can come down and add some to your flowers too. If you're here at the premiere, I'm waving hi and say hello to Midnight. Hi, Midnight. I'm so glad you joined us today. If this is your first Dear Julie Julie premiere, just know it is a pre-recorded video, but we use the premiere format, so we are able to take advantage of that live chat. You are welcome to join us at the premiere in the live chat by hitting that live chat button. Come on over, say hello. We'd love to be able to get to know you and to welcome you. Also, we have our Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Julie Facebook group. It is the hub of everything Dear Julie Julie. And there is a digital kit in the files section waiting for you while we are home, safer at home. So let's see you at Scrap All About It, and we'll see you at the premiere. Let's get back to our program. Okay, so that's a couple of ways. You can go ahead and, let's see what the back of, excuse me. Okay, so another thing that you can do is if you have one of the, well, even if you don't have one of the punches, one of the things you can do is you can turn it into a tag. Guess I should have looked at the other side to see what I was going to take off. But you can just go ahead and turn it into a tag to use. Okay, and cut up a whole bunch of them. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut some off each side. And I can use the tag punch. And I'm just going to go ahead and center it in here. You could cut it exact if you wanted to, but and there you go. You have a tag that says My Life. Okay. So that's a cool little thing. Of course, they can just be used just like they are in your journals and your projects. Another thing that you can do is if you have like playing cards or flinch cards, you can go ahead and instead of backing them and then cutting them, you just go ahead and frame it nicely. On here, I'm going to have to take the glue up. Okay, so like I said, I've been cleaning my craft room, and I have a box right up here of random little die cuts and things that I'm going to be making things to put in my ephemera packs for my Patreon, my Emerald Patreons. They get the mini packs and my Etsy mail. So that is another way. And let's see if we have the orange card. Okay, so okay, that one I wouldn't put glue on it. I would put double-sided tape though, or sew it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just put this down. Okay, so this is using Project Life cards in your journals or projects, and it is a way of stash busting. Okay, so there you go, playing card, and it has already got backing that where you can go ahead and journal. So that's the other thing that's really cool about these, is at the same time you have the backing. Okay, so there you go. I hope you enjoyed this and that it gives you some ideas that you can run with. Love to see what you do with your Project Life cards. And so here we go. We've used wrapping paper. We've used a digital ephemera die cut. We used a Flinch card die cut. This is from the Flinch card digital kit in the Dear Julie Etsy shop, and you get the numbers 1 through 31. The regular Flinch cards only go up to 15. There's a playing card, and there's our 2 little tags. So there you go. Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Stashbuster Sunday. We will be working on getting rid of a 12 by 12 paper pad. I hope you'll join us at 10:30 for the premiere of Stashbuster Sunday. Have a great day. Bye.